Chase Hughes filling in for Megan McPeak, and we are set for the opening tip, and it was won by the Nets, and there's Royce O'Neal trying to get the game started early in the offensive rebound. We'll check the matchups throughout this game. Porzingis cashes out a three-pointer. Guys, opportunities to get shots and not a lot of turnovers. That's got to bode well for your offense.
Yeah, when you have a point guard like Monte Morris, you have to be more ears and mouth and just listen.
There by Kyle Kuzma. There comes the double team. Joe Harris to Claxton. A wide open shot for Royce O'Neal. He made their first four. Nets now a three-point lead.
Yeah, if you're going to blitz Kevin Durant on the catch or even on the first dribble, you have to rotate out the shooters right there, O'Neal.
Every starter has scored except Bradley Beal. Here's Beal spinning off Harris. And the up and under, beautiful layup.
Communication is extremely important, especially in transition. There's the double team. Can they roll?
As soon as he touches the basketball, double comes. And there's Nicholas Claxton dunk.
But if I had to guess,
Gill is going to get a stand.
He's going to get a standing O. But you have to feel all type of nerves as Porzingis goes up get off the Ferrari for a reason. Because what's in the past is the past. So that was a hell of a quote from Enzo Ferrari, translated from put a body on a guy, go rebound, talk it out. It's like a fly ball in baseball. You're going to have to call that rebound out, get guys out the way.
Ahead to Durant. The Euro step to Markieff Morris. His three is good. Brooklyn. Wizards going with Morris, Barton, Avia, Hachimura, and Daniel Gafford. Watanabe, free and clear.
2-for-1 opportunity. Missed it.
There's Durant in his bag. And the crowd is on their... Patty Mills coming up with the steal there. Duke Jr., the left-hand layup, tough. Kyle has fresh legs tonight. You can just tell how he's out there competing. Attacking, blocked by Daniel Gafford. Wizards look to push off of the block. There's Bradley Beal.
Shooters versus non-shooters.
There's two fouls on Denny. Wizards into the passing lane, but yet still they were able to come up with it as Thomas spinning, looking for KD. The double comes right away, which leaves Cam Thomas wide open.
What am I saying here, Chris? You're forcing the double offensively and defensively. Right there, you almost took a charge, sacrificed his body. Now you're off to the races and rim running.
Here's Bradley Beal's three-point shot is good. All net quarter. Beal. Barton. Count it. Here's Durant. Beal guarding him. Double comes. Leads to Sumner, corner three. Royce O'Neal. Poor defensive rotation as Durant will hold for the final shot. KD triggers a three and hits a three.
The others, if they were as hot as they were now, I'll say keep the double team going. But they're making shots, so you have to adjust.
And Kevin Durant just hit another three. Shot clock at 7. There's Edmund Sumner showing and going. Full-time favorites, which is The Wire.
That's
just
right.
Up there in Baltimore. Describe just the writing part of it, and it was just so real.
They didn't initially. We were not a hit until after we went off the air.
Wow.
Yeah.
There are literally just two guys in the league, and correct me if I'm wrong. We're watching the only two guys I think in the league when they shoot jumpers, no one can down. These young kids are hungry. Here's Durant. Rocking the rim. Kevin Durant is putting on a show at home, thinking he's back at Berry Farms.
And he's telling everybody.
Fewer games. KD's a very special talent. Beautiful move there by Bradley Beal.
Defensive rebound.
Drew, stand by. Let's check in with Chase Hughes, who has more on Yuta Watanabe.
Yeah, guys, Yuta Watanabe, of course, played nearby at George Washington University. And Anthony Gill actually played again. So upset, Gill still remembers it. Chris?
Well, there's certain losses when you talk to these athletes, Chase, that they just remember. Tomorrow before we get on that plane, heading to Memphis.
I need some crabs. Come on now.
Joe Harris, corner three is good. 28 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds for KD. Patty Mills driving. His baseline layup is good. Picks up his dribble. Kuz fades on KD, a rainmaker. Thomas fades. Watanabe comes up with the offensive rebound.
Yeah, you got to come up with that one.
Rebounding Brooklyn, 35-32 advantage over Washington. With his 10th assist. Steal by Brooklyn. Thomas. Watanabe, left-hand layup is good, and Wes Unseld needs time.
You want to win and not giving guys easy looks like Nick Claxton, who can't make free throws.
There was a block by Hachimura, which leads to a Monte Morris lay-in. Thomas to Claxton once again. Drew, I mean, look, I just listened to you, and you make. They had this city at hello.
Yes, they did. I mean, talk about the city back then. I remember it be spring, cherry blossoms up, the weather's starting to break. It's one thing shooting practice shots, and it's one thing shooting game shots.
Here's Kispert driving. Gill spinning and hitting a Taj Gibson in the game, and that shot was blocked by Watanabe. David Duke Jr. They're going to call a block on Jordan Goodwin to count the bucket.
Tried for over 10 years. His time in Chicago and his time in New York. And there's one thing playing on those Tibbs teams is defense, and that's where Taj is
Shot clock at 1 for Cam Thomas. A deep step back three is good.
Got a big win on the road against Philly, who didn't have Embiid. You have to put these games away early on when teams are not healthy.
Watanabe with 14 points. Jordan Goodwin's pass to Taj Gibson. He gets an easy lay-in. It's Royce O'Neal at 13. Nicholas Claxton, he had 18. 11 for Edmund Sumner. Cam Thomas came off the bench to score 17. Two other players, Yuta Watanabe with 14, and David Duke Jr. had 11 off the bench. So the Wizards go 5-4, 2-3 at home. The Brooklyn Nets pick up their first road victory of the season.